Well, hello.
Hi, Larry.
And you are?
My name is Deborah Schwartz, and I'm a candidate running for Santa Barbara City Council this year. Come on into our home.
Well, thank you very much. Looks like you have a lovely place.
Thank you, Larry.
So, you live here with?
I live here with my partner, Hap Ziegler. And what's so comfortable for us, Larry, is that this really epitomizes Santa Barbara's sort of indoor-outdoor, year-round living and lifestyle. And we love to have friends and family and colleagues over, socialize, barbecue. And we're just so happy to be here in the downtown area. As you know, Cottage Hospital is nearby, and
right
we think it's right around the corner. And we think it's a wonderful neighborhood and a wonderful location for us.
Okay, well, shall we hit the road?
Let's do that.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Larry, we're passing one of my favorite neighborhood eateries, Los Gallos, and then right here is one of my favorite neighborhood cafes, the Daily Grind. And this is one of 9 neighborhoods I've lived in since...
How many?
9 since moving to Santa Barbara in 1967. 7 of the 9 are right here in the city. Larry, to the left of us is a property that the Planning Commission and I as a Planning Commissioner just visited this morning. This is the site of a proposed new memory care facility, and we're so in need of these sorts of facilities in Santa Barbara. There's a wait list, so I'm very much looking forward to this project coming before the Commission this Thursday. Larry, we're coming up on Garden Court, which is a housing authority, City of Santa Barbara, low-income senior project, and I'm so proud as a planning commissioner to be one of the strongest champions of both affordable housing as well as much-needed housing for our seniors. We're in the West Downtown neighborhood, Larry, and right behind me is an example of an infill project that I'm very pleased to have been a part of approving as a planning commissioner. We only have 10% of real estate available left in Santa Barbara for any type of development, whether it's infill or redevelopment or new development. And this is going to be a live-work project where those who own residential units on the top will also have an opportunity to have their business down below. So you see broken asphalt. It's not a very attractive looking area now. This is really going to beautify and revitalize the neighborhood in the West Downtown area. And Larry, just down the street on De La Vina, the corner of De La Guerra, we have the headquarters for Melchiorri Construction. Here's an example where Melchiorri was forward-thinking and they acquired nearby residential properties for their employees. So here's an example of workforce housing because they realize that it's very important to have as many of their workers living as close to where they work as possible. Larry, we're here down at the harbor, and this is one of my most special areas of town. We have the Maritime Museum, we have wonderful restaurants, a thriving commercial fishing enterprise down here, a place for both locals and visitors to come and enjoy. And for me, it's a special part of my upbringing because as a teenager and during the summers, I participated in Santa Barbara Aquatic Association. And it was really at that point in my life that I began to truly appreciate the importance of our marine environment, and over the years how fragile and how important our environment is for protection. And that's another part of my campaign platform, and one in which I hope to carry into policy making as a council member. We're here at one of my alma maters, Santa Barbara Junior High, and you can tell by the beautiful architectural design, it is a city historic landmark, that it's a very special place. For me, I had 3 wonderful years here, and since I graduated from junior high, a group of concerned and very forward-thinking residents, including my former colleague Rod Latham, came together to raise the money and restore our auditorium, now called the Marjorie Luke Theater, which is a wonderful community resource and really a pride and joy for everybody to participate in.
And go ahead.
We're here in the Haley Gutierrez neighborhood, Larry, and one of my favorite family-owned restaurants in this area is Rose Cafe. Of course, they have another location up on the mesa. One of our thriving businesses Larry, that has expanded in Santa Barbara, and it's really a homegrown business, is Michael Crandell's Right Scale. They're taking over this entire building at 402 East Gutierrez. Good paying jobs, a local employer. This is the kind of business that we need to reach out to and support. What people love about this area are the mom and pop businesses, and one of the new businesses in this area of Milpas, Larry, is Allen Associates. They have invested in being here long term. This is a renovated, sustainable building. That is their business, a sustainable green building, and I think it's terrific that a founder, a CEO like Dennis Allen, with an employee-owned business, has made a significant investment in staying on Milpas and in contributing to its vitality.
Okay, where are we here?
So we're in the East Side neighborhood, and this is Adelante Charter School here, and we're right near the Franklin Center and the East Side Library.
Go ahead.
We're here at the East Side Branch Library, Larry, which is one of our most important library branches in Santa Barbara. So many of our young children leaving school on their way home, they need a safe and nurturing place to come. And it's been a real tragedy that on Monday afternoons that library has been closed due to funding. So one of my priorities as a future city council member is going to be to ensure that we allocate the proper funds to have that library open for maximum days and hours.
Okay, we're looking at some of the businesses on State Street. Now, your background's in business, right?
That's right, Larry. In my 20 years in San Francisco before I moved back to Santa Barbara, I was in the fields of public relations and marketing, and then ultimately was a director for AT&T, and I feel that those skill sets and experiences I've built in both small and large businesses have really given me an ability to understand fiscal management, and I'm ready to hit the ground running should the voters support me becoming one of their next city council members. You can see here on State Street, businesses are critical to the economic vitality of Santa Barbara. It's special to me that we're winding up our tour together, Larry, here in front of the Naomi Schwartz County Office Building. My mother, Naomi, who was the first district supervisor for 12 years, has been a guiding source of inspiration and support my entire life. And I really learned firsthand from her the honor and importance of public service. And from my father, Arthur Schwartz, who was until recently a longtime professor at UCSB, from him his passion for and commitment to educating and inspiring our youth have both brought me here today running for city council, and I hope those who are watching and would like to learn more about me and get involved in the campaign can go to www.schwartzforcitycouncil.com. Thank you.
Okay, well, good luck to you, Deborah.